Deathstroke number 3, written by Kyle Higgins, art by Joe Bennett. We last left off with Deathstroke completely destroying a highway and sending out a message that he's not a washed up old mercenary, he's totally hip and cool and dangerous. This issue picks up, still doing that. Not the highway part, but he's fighting against this dude in purple and green, another mercenary who I guess was sent to kill him, and he's just narrating to himself about how knights and samurai and all that, they were the very top of society. They were respected and feared. And nowadays, there may be no more kings or nobles to serve, but there is money. And that's why he's a bounty hunter. And he kills this guy in the blue and green. And he's so cool. Pick back up, he's at like a training facility or something like that. He's talking to Kristoff. And it's just the same thing it's been for the past 2 issues. Kristoff's like, are you sure you want to be doing this? You're kind of old. And Slade just tells Kristoff, hey, look, I'm going to keep doing this. You just focus on taking care of the big stuff, like what's in Colorado. This whole time he's fighting like this robot that's built, and he's having trouble actually taking it out. Dude named Peabody shows up, who I guess built this robot, and he just walks up, delivers a kick to it, and it goes down. So they have a little chat, and Peabody, at the very end of the last issue, they talked about bringing in an expert. Peabody is apparently this expert who's going to look at the thing inside the briefcase that we still have yet to see. But he's like, oh wow, yeah, I can see why this pissed you off, Deathstroke. I'll certainly take a look. And offhandedly, Deathstroke mentions Colorado again, and Peabody questions, well, what happened in Colorado? And apparently there's a guy named Elmer Burnham who's super rich. He's a philanthropist. He takes bad guy villain tech and repurposes it for good guy stuff. So like he's using freeze guns to save the ice caps. And apparently that's bad for business for someone, and they hired Deathstroke to kill him. So Peabody's like, oh, okay, so you're going to, like, he lives in, like, a fortress. So you're going to go in all stealthy-like, and you're going to be like, hey, Elmer, I'm here to kill you nice and quiet. And Deathstroke's like, well, I had a different idea. And he just he comes in on this warthog, screaming Burnham's name, just slashing and killing everyone who gets in his way. And he calls out to Burnham, he's like, hey, the longer you stay hidden, the more people I'm going to kill. Very philanthropic of you. Elmer sees Deathstroke, tries to make a run for it, as Deathstroke's, again, just killing all the guys. Eventually, the purple and green man from the start of the issue shows back up again. And Deathstroke's like, this is unexpected. Elmer's trying to get away. He manages to get his hands on a weapon, but he turns around and somebody is there to kill him. Not Deathstroke, but they kill him, so the job is technically done. Deathstroke doesn't see this, though. He's too busy with the purple and green guy. And Deathstroke's already just playing with him. He's like, let me guess, you're like the brother of the guy I killed last time, and you're even tougher, and now you're trying to even things up. And purple and green guy, apparently his name is Legacy, and he's not the same dude. He's not even related to the same dude, and he has enhancements that can counteract Deathstroke's speed and reflexes and such. So he holds up Deathstroke to the wall. He gives his spiel. His name is Legacy, and his entire purpose is to kill Deathstroke, and blah, blah, blah. Deathstroke, of course, gets the upper hand, slices the guy's head off, and then realizes that Burnham was killed. Cut to a meeting between Kristoff, Peabody, and Deathstroke. They're just reminiscing over the fact of like, okay, so the job went bad, but I mean, it still got done. And Deathstroke's like, no, because the dude I killed was still alive. So clearly I'm not doing my job well enough. And Peabody makes the point of like, why are you so, like, bounty hunters and mercenaries should not be this public. Like, why are you doing this? And Deathstroke's like, look, my money, it will go away. My family, everything will die. But my legacy will live forever. And that's what I'm trying to maintain. Then we cut to this estate and there's a couple, an older couple, not elderly, but an older couple that are talking to this guy who's saying like, oh yeah, I'll totally kill Deathstroke. By the way, I'm like partially metahuman, I guess. And turns out that this couple is the parents of April, the girl from the first issue, the part of Harmony that Deathstroke just killed because screw him. So they're pissed off that Deathstroke killed their daughter. And so they're like, no, we're looking for anybody to kill Deathstroke. You say you got metahuman powers? Cool, good. I believe they said $20 million on the head of Deathstroke. So this guy's like, yeah, no, I'm in. They only had one rule, is that the person had to keep wearing that blue and green outfit because apparently it was her favorite colors, but also because it will make Deathstroke think that it'll show that someone specific is gunning for him. It's not a collection of random mercenaries. One person is gunning after him. And we end with the reveal of the mask that they have to wear. I like it. I don't think Deathstroke is bad by any means. It still is just kind of feeling disconnected. We're finally getting to the plot now. This legacy guy, we're finally getting to, here's the thing that's going to keep popping up, and it's they're targeting him because they killed the daughter from the first issue. The mask is very clearly going to be the through line for quite a while. I'm okay with this. I'm good with this. And the briefcase, that's a thing as well. So I'm glad we're finally getting to the story that we're actually telling. My only real complaint here is that we've introduced Legacy, or at least the first guy in the suit, within this issue. We killed him. We introduced the second guy, and we killed him. Nothing tells me that this guy is a threat, like at all. But they're setting it out to be like, I'm going to be the one to take down Deathstroke. No, you're not. You're not. And I don't believe that you're even going to get close. But whatever. I'm going to give this one a 6.5. Art is also pretty good. I follow all the action very well. It's a bit hit or miss on some pages, but overall, it's got a good quality to it. My only complaint with the writing is, like I said, the villain doesn't feel like he's tough at all yet. I hope they'll get around to that. And they introduced Peabody into this issue, and he just seems like he's part of the club now. Like, it's just him, Kristoff, and Deathstroke are all just part of this little gang. And again, it doesn't feel deserved yet. I don't know why Peabody's here. They said it's just to look into the briefcase, but he's just hanging around for other meetings. So I don't know. 6.5. I'm still checking it out, clearly, but there's room for improvement.